The biggest part is communication, right? You have to be able to talk to other teams and say, these are the goals we have that we want to accomplish. What are the goals you guys have? So obviously we have some intuition of what's going on at Clear Street. But I think more so is we try to collect a lot of feedback from the different engineering teams. So last quarter, for example, we put out a developer survey similar to what Stack Overflow does across the entire internet. We just did it internally and said, so questions we asked were like, what do you think infrastructure is working on? And what do you think we should be working on? And we were able to look at that and say, okay, we know what we're working on, but what do other people think we're working on? And does that line up? What pain points do you have? Even simple questions like what text editor do you use? So that we know what to support from other teams. And then the biggest part is communication, right? You have to be able to talk to other teams and say, these are the goals we have that we want to accomplish. What are the goals you guys have? And although business and infrastructure generally don't have very much overlap in terms of when you look at them directly, as you start doing more and more engineering, you start seeing the overlap with infrastructure. So for example, a big business line we had was accepting trades over FIX, which is a finance protocol. From a business side, there was just, okay, do FIX, great. And so then the team started building this out and eventually bleeds into infrastructure where, we need to set up whatever resources to get that working. So a lot of heavy communication and really sharing with teams. So like we do like bi-weekly syncs with teams where we just have a meeting, half hour, and it's like, whatever problems you guys have, just feel free to vent for half an hour. We'll write them all down. We'll tell you what we're working on. And then we'll sync up in 2 weeks and tell you, okay, here's what we've figured out how we can solve some of the problems you've been having. We also do things like office hours once a week where we all just jump into Google Meets and it's open to everyone and you can just join in, ask us questions, leave, come hang out with us, whatever. But we dedicate at least an hour every week of just come talk to us for whatever purpose. So it really is just keeping that bi-directional communication open to make sure that we have a finger on the pulse of the engineering of the company.